Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 16 on Mr. James's project. This project is located at Tema Community 25, and I'm so glad to come your way again with the first floor superstructure. So in your view is the beautiful 5-bedroom house that we are putting up for Mr. James. It has a 1-bedroom in the ground floor with a hall, kitchen, laundry, solar panel room, the kitchen with a kitchen store. And then moving up to the first floor, we have a 4-bedroom up there, okay, all en suite. Yes, it has a small family area and then a big terrace at the front. So if you haven't watched episode 15, which happens to be the last episode we aired on the floor decking for Mr. James, I suggest you go and watch the last episode, which is episode 15, and so you can understand where we are coming from. So we are back, and this is the first floor. Okay, superstructure. This is what we call the superstructure on the first floor block work. Apparently, I don't have the full estimate for the superstructure, and so I'm going to wait for Mr. James to pile them up and give me the total expenditure, and so I will add it on my next video. The reason being that is the superstructure block work, I think they are after the lintel, so we are waiting for that one so we could add the total cost to it, and then we know that this is how much we spend for the superstructure, and then we go into the roofing as well. I can't wait to put the roof on this house. It will be a legacy and something that I will be so grateful, for the rest of my life. I will continue to remember this house. I will forever remember this house, that I played a role in it and ensuring that everything goes on well. For my big brother, my uncle, yes, who for one way or the other, we've been able to help him out to ensuring that even though he's not in Ghana, his house is built and being done properly. Okay, and that is one thing I'm grateful for. So, Mr. James, again, thank you for the opportunity and for giving Stephen and the entire team the opportunity to work on your project. All right. So, Stephen is doing a wonderful job. Yes, so he's going to demarcate all the rooms as per the plan. The plan to have been updated to ensuring that all the measurements and everything is okay. The bathrooms, the bedroom sizes. Mr. James wants everything big. Yeah, that's one thing I love about Mr. James. He doesn't want anything small. Everything should be big. Yeah. So yeah, Stephen is doing a wonderful job. And those pillars, after you've seen those pillars being displaced, those pillars are not going to go up anymore. So we are going to eliminate them. Okay, yes. All those pillars you see are going to be eliminated. Sometimes it is good to keep them there because you might not know, the client might have a change in mind, and perhaps cutting them off in the earlier stage, you might end up needing them in the future. So it is always advisable to just keep some pillars up there, and then later when you do all the setting layout and you're completely certain that okay, you wouldn't be needing the pillars, then you can cut them off. You understand? You can cut them off. Some of the pillars have been displaced based on the new measurement that was given. The architect, actually came up with a new measurement based on the client's recommendation. And so some pillars will be cranked. Some pillars we have to introduce new pillars, which is what we're going to do, and ensuring that everything goes on well. So lovely people, this is how far we are coming with Mr. James's project. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So here we are going to continue with the iron rods The steel bender will have to come and ensure that all the iron rods are up. I think we actually wanted to use 14 for Mr. James. For some reason, I think he decided to go with 16. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure he went with a 16 Okay, he might have went with a 16 I'm a little bit lost in that area. Yeah, but that's okay. So when you're at the first floor, going to the roofing, you can always use 14 there's no two ways about it. You can always use 14 in order to reduce costs, and it wouldn't have any adverse effect on the project. Okay, it will definitely still stand the same. Yes, lentils will be 12 and then after the lintel, we are going to lay another 3 to 4 course blocks in order to increase the height of the room. Because of the roofing, there's going to be ceiling joints, and this ceiling joint normally drops down about 1 foot. You understand? And then also you're going to do your either a POP or a plasterboard that will also take about some few inches. And so it is always advisable to ensure that the height of the room is 3 meters or above 3 meters. You understand? Yes, 3 meters high is appreciable. So enough that even when you face your ceiling fan, and in case you raise your hand, you will not be able to touch it. Windows should be wide. They shouldn't be tiny windows. Ensure that your windows are big enough, okay, for proper ventilation. You need to decide that depending on the type of window glasses that you're going to install, whether it's going to be a sliding glass, a casement, okay, or projected window. Are you with me? In most cases, I think it would have been so ideal that when you build a G+1, like a story building, at the first floor, sometimes it wouldn't be necessary to go with a burglary proof, and so you can do your casement windows. But even in Ghana, it's not that easy. The first floor, they are putting ladders and they are climbing and coming through from the first floor. So it is always advisable to protect yourself in the future. So we attempted to put in burglary proof even at first floor, even third floor. Some people who have an apartment, they are even going the fourth floor. I think at those levels, you don't need burglary proof. You understand? In my opinion, if you have a story building that is going 1, 2, 3, 4, at the fourth floor, do you need a burglary proof? Well, let me know in the comment section if it is important that you build a house from the first floor, second floor, third floor. Do you need burglary proof in those areas? Can our burglars, put ladders and have that confidence, climb the ladder, take the time to break the window and come through from there, take whatever they want and come through from the window? I want to know. So we can be certain, or perhaps someone could come up with a better idea. All these can also help in reducing cost and making sure that we are safe. Are you with me? Because safety is paramount. We need to ensure that we are safe. You understand? And that is all. After your hard work, someone takes just a minute to just break into your house and take whatever they want. Are you with me? So you can see that the plumbing works were done neatly. Okay, they've all been positioned according to the plan, and the block work is neat. Are you with me? Here we're using 5 inches hollow block. It's 5 inches hollow. Okay, you can as well use 6 inches. Okay, yes. So that is one thing I have come to realize, that when you have a beam plate from the ground floor, we use 6 inches, and then we have to use 6 inches beam plate. So in order not to buy another beam plate when you're going to your first floor, it's preferred that you go with 6 inches hollow block, so that you don't have to buy another set of beam plate. Because I'm using Mr. James's own as a lesson, because my carpenter had wanted to buy another set of beam plate, and it was not the best option. So whatever beam plate we had from the ground floor, which was 1 by 6, he has to cut them and make sure they become 1 by 5. You understand? So he can use them. It's kind of hard work because of the nails that were poking in there, but he has to endure. If not, Mr. James would have to cough up another money for another set of beam plates, which I think was not the best option. You understand? So these are some of the things that helps me to learn, to grow, go forward. And in my subsequent estimate, I have improved a lot. I've improved so much in my estimate. Are you with me? There are so many things that I've learned along the line based on what project that we are, putting out for people. Okay, all these little mistakes here and there is helping me to actually, prepare estimates that are current. So all my current estimates are fully loaded. You understand? They are fully loaded with in-depth knowledge, detailed, so that along the line there's nothing like, oh, you're calling we are so we are you see. No, it's not like that. So Mr. James is getting this house. I believe by the time he comes back to Ghana, probably we might have the roofing on top of it. Are you with me? The roofing will be on top of it neatly, so beautiful, and he's gonna be proud. Yeah, he's gonna be so excited as well. So, lovely people, this is how far we are helping. And in case you need our services, you can always write to me. My name is Mr. Bright. I am the CEO of B&C Construction. My email address is on the screen, brightantonio@outlook.com. Please do not skip the video. Take your time and watch all the videos, okay? There are a lot of information that I put out there in most of my videos. If you skip them, you might skip the information, and you will come back in the same video. You'll be asking me questions that I believe answers is already in the video, but because you skipped them, you didn't know. You understand? So make sure you watch the entire video to your own benefit. Are you with me? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Share it to your friends and your friends and your friends to inspire them. Are you with me? Yes. In case you need my services, you can always reach out. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.